Arsenal went up against a really determined Brentford side, and a 2-0 victory saw them extend what's been an incredible run of form. So the question is, how did they manage to break down such a tough opponent? And what does this win really mean for their title charge? Let's break it all down.
Okay, so the final score was 2-0 to the Gunners, but, the timing of the goals tells the real story here. You've got an early strike from Mikel Merino, and then a late sealer from Bukayo Saka. This was a game of a super fast start and some real late-game grit. So how'd they do it?
Well, the key to that fast start was all about one specific part of the pitch, a brand new attacking combination on the right-hand side that just clicked pretty much immediately.
Yeah, the big surprise here was the inclusion of Noni Madueke. This was his first start since September, playing alongside Ben White. And tactically, this was just a brilliant move. See, Madueke's instinct is to cut inside, and that naturally pulls defenders with him, which creates the exact space an overlapping fullback like Ben White absolutely loves to run into. This new pairing was a massive headache for Brentford right from the first whistle. And here is the perfect example of how that partnership paid off just 10 minutes in. Let's walk through it. It all starts with this fantastic, really clever little flick from Madueke. That's step one, which puts Ben White into all that space they've been creating. Step two, the delivery. White just whips in a perfect cross. And for the finish, Mikel Merino is right there to meet it with a powerful header. Just a textbook team goal, and it all came from that new duo on the right.
And for Merino, that goal was no fluke. In fact, that was his 21st goal of the calendar year 2025. I mean, that is an absolutely incredible return for a midfielder. The guy's just on fire right now.
And Madueke's impact was so much more than just that one assist. I mean, for his first start in months, he was a constant thorn in Brentford's side. He didn't just give the defender Rico Henry a hard time with his pace, he was creating chances for himself too. He forced a really sharp save from the keeper with a low shot and came so close to turning it across from Declan Rice. He was without a doubt the main threat in that first half.
But look, it was not all one-way traffic. Not at all. Arsenal faced a serious challenge from a team that's known for being especially dangerous in one area: their set pieces.
And this right here, this was the moment the game could have completely changed. From a corner, Brentford's Kevin Shade gets up above everyone. And as the report says, his thumping header was brilliantly tipped onto the bar by David Raya. What a save! Absolutely crucial, world-class stuff to keep that 1-0 lead intact.
That scare really seemed to wake Brentford up, and because of that, the second half was a totally different story. It turned into a real test of Arsenal's character, a proper battle of wills.
This really sums up the whole match perfectly. The first half was all about that electric attack, that White-Madueke combo, creating chance after chance. The second half, it was all about defensive resolve. Arsenal had to soak up a ton of pressure, stand strong against a storm of corners and long throws, and just rely on David Raya to command his box.
So to deal with all this pressure and try to get some control back, Arsenal looked to the bench. They brought on the quality of Bukayo Saka and Eberechi Eze, hoping to inject some fresh energy and re-establish an attacking threat that could push Brentford back.
But down at the other end, Brentford's keeper, Kawhi Kelleher, was putting on an absolute clinic. These weren't just routine stops, he was making game-changing saves. A sharp parry from Calafiori's drive, then he was up quick to stop Merino on the rebound, and he got a strong hand to a long-range shot from Rice. He was pretty much single-handedly keeping his team in the match, which kept the tension just sky-high.
All of this just set the stage for a dramatic finish. The game was stretched, the result was hanging on a knife edge, and Arsenal needed one more bit of magic to finally put the game away.
And you can't make this stuff up. It's almost poetic. The man who started the scoring was the one who was going to create the final goal. Mikel Merino, who already had the opener, stepped up to play the hero again, but this time as the provider.
And here's how it happened. It's the 90th minute. Brentford is pushing everybody forward looking for an equalizer. Merino finds this inch-perfect through ball to the sub, Bukayo Saka, and he makes no mistake. A calm, composed finish that was just too much for the brilliant Kelleher. And that sealed the 3 points, a goal that was all about staying cool under pressure.
So, a fantastic result, right? Built on both attacking flair and pure defensive grit. But what does this 2-0 win actually mean in the grand scheme of things? Let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture.
First up, there's this number: 18. This victory extends their unbeaten run to a massive 18 games across all competitions. That's just a testament to incredible consistency and a real winning mentality.
And what's the reward for a run like that?
Well, it's this number. The win moves them 5 points clear at the top of the Premier League table. That is a commanding lead, especially as they head into a really busy part of the season.
But the challenges, of course, do not stop here. This incredible form is about to get seriously tested. They've got a tough away trip to Aston Villa, and then a huge Champions League match against Club Brugge right around the corner. So the big question is, can this dominant run actually continue? We'll have to wait and see. Thanks for joining us.